AITA for wishing my husband would get me a Christmas gift? I don't know if I am being materialistic. My husband says I am, so I want to post here and get some objective judgments. With Christmas coming up, I did want a gift from my husband. Mainly for the symbolism, like the thought of getting a Christmas gift. I know he doesn't have much money because he's very reluctant to work and skips going to his part-time job most of the time. So I told him it could be something small, like a little stuffed animal or a keychain or even a Christmas card. But today he told me he doesn't have money and won't have any until next year because he spent his last money on a video game he had been wanting. He says I am materialistic for wanting a gift, even though he asked for several things which I already bought, and that Christmas should be about time with family instead of material things, so I do feel guilty. And like maybe I am wrong, but I'm not sure. If it matters, I pay all the bills and living costs, so it's not that I've ever asked for anything. He did get me a card on my birthday when I asked him to. So I don't think I'm that materialistic, but I do feel a bit bad. So is it unreasonable for me to want a Christmas gift given that it would be really cheap, or is it a reasonable desire? NTA your husband as a lazy freeloader. Return every single present you bought him. Every single one. Pull a Grinch. Take the money and go buy yourself something lovely. Wrap it up, put it under the tree. You deserve it. He already got a video game for Christmas from himself. And after all, he wouldn't want you to go and spend money on your materialistic items for him now. Would he? NTA. You should sell the gifts you bought him and buy yourself something nice. When he complains he got nothing for Xmas, tell him to stop being materialistic. NTA. Go return his gifts and use the money to buy yourself something. NTA. He asked you for several gifts, but all of a sudden you're the materialistic one for wanting one small present or a card. Your husband is not a nice person. NTA. But you already knew that. He spent his last bit of money on himself, instead of doing something for the woman who supports him. It's Christmas, and giving a gift to a loved one isn't materialistic. It's kind, loving, normal, fun. In my house, it's hard to surprise each other with shared finances, but we still wrap up some things to enjoy the fun of Christmas. For us, it's about taking time to celebrate our good fortune of being happy together. What I can't wrap my head around is, why are you allowing yourself to be treated this way? I think some others are right. Return his gifts and get yourself something petty, but an effective way to show him how he made you feel, as it seems petty is his preferred method of communication. NTA. Can you make breaking up with him a Christmas present to yourself? Your husband is extremely selfish. You are asking for so little that it's painful to contemplate. Worse, you're asking for so little and wondering if it's too much. This man has warped your self-worth with his selfish, lazy behavior. You are definitely worth more than this. I know it's scary to think about leaving what's familiar, but there are better things and people out there for you. INFO. Why did you marry a man who isn't contributing anything to your relationship? NTA. But why the hell are you letting him get away with spending the little money he makes on himself? I think you know the answer. A well-written letter costs $0 so he can tell you again how he thinks you're materialistic? NTA. Your man is gaslighting you. You're accepting his incompetence. Leave him before it's too late. I promise you there's someone out there who will match what you bring to the table and provide love and emotions for you as well. NTA. Does he grocery shop? Meal plan? Cook the meals? Clean the dishes, countertops and floors? Does he wash, fold and put away all the laundry? Does he sweep and wash the floors? Does he clean the sinks, showers, and bathtubs? Does he dust and vacuum? When you watch television together, do you choose the shows you'd like to watch sometimes? Does he care about your feelings? Is he kind? When you get home from work, is he happy to see you? Does he make time to be together catching up? So now that we've recognized that not only does he not earn money to help with living expenses, he also doesn't pull his weight with the chores required for day-to-day living. So I'm hoping you give yourself a gift this Christmas. The gift of leaving someone that uses you and makes you feel ashamed for wanting the literal bare minimum. What happened to your self-esteem? Your husband could probably get a job and handle his responsibilities if it weren't for you being his mommy instead of his wife. He plays video games all day. Come on. Start the new year by walking away. Leave him. You'll be helping him to man up. NTA But Why Are You Buying Him presents when he does not even have the decency to get you a card. And then has the audacity to say you are materialistic? He is lazy. And is just using you for material reasons. No man that is struggling with work will buy themselves a video game when he does not contribute to the household. He is not a man, he is child, and you are enabling him. You should really think about this relationship and what are you getting out of it. From your post, it seems you are giving 100% and him 0. NTA. And he is reluctant to work? I would be reluctant to be married to him. NTA. You aren't being materialistic. You are asking for a sign of affection. I might take your husband's argument a bit more seriously if he hadn't asked for things for Christmas and hadn't admitted the reason he has no money is because he spent it on a video game for himself. In short, your husband is selfish and lazy and is using the materialistic argument to deflect your attention from this. Let's face it, you pay the bills. And he only works part-time. And skips most of those. You aren't being materialistic. He is just a worthless lump of meat. NTA. If it were me, I'd wrap up some divorce papers under the tree for him to open Christmas morning. If material items shouldn't matter, return his gifts. Stop being a doormat and make him pay his share of bills. You are enabling him to walk all over you by doing this. He's a grown man and should pay his own way. NTA But you need to grow a spine. NTA. He could get a card for 30p here. UK. And probably cheaper than that. They're as low as 30p in the local card shop. A card is the bare minimum. He doesn't have to spend money. E.g. my husband telling me to have a soak in the bath. A nice bath bomb will set him back about £5 from Lush if he wanted to get something. And forget about what needs doing because he'll do it. Being spoiled with a nice cuppa and time to put my feet up. Etc. Plus he just spent out on a computer game for himself. You're totally NTA. You suck for putting up with him. Don't be an asshole to yourself. No, he doesn't have much money because he's very reluctant to work and skips going to his part-time job most of the time. I pay all the bills and living costs. Like seriously, why are you still married to this asshole? Edit. My husband says he's only willing to work part-time because he wants to have more time to play video games. Seriously, why? Info. What are the benefits of your relationship with your husband? NTA. Your husband is using you. You pay all the bills. You buy him presents. And when you ask him for a little bit of effort, he belittles you. If he has time to play video games, he has time to go work a few extra shifts and buy you an effing card and a gift.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.